Hello, hello, hello! Hi, Rune! Hi! That's something I forgot to do. Let's get out of the way. Gotta freeze so I can blush later. I don't know why, but every time I first toggle on my blush, it freezes, but we're good now. Okay, let's go. All I remember is we all got teamed up for something. I don't remember anything else. Oh yeah, our magic went out of control. Forgot about that. Hello, Amon! Welcome, welcome. Okay, so yes, our magic went out of control. Okay. Arya, stop your magic! I can't control it! My whirlwind got bigger and started to rumble. What should I do? Damn! Regardless of the sharp wind around me, Ash stepped in and pulled me into his arms. The last thing that I could see was the sharp whirlwind slowly getting bigger, Oka, ready to tear Ash and me apart. In this chaos, all I could do was brace myself for the worst. I closed my eyes instinctively. I didn't feel any pain at all. Next thing I saw was Damien's back. He protected us with his magic shield. Don't move. Stay behind me. Damien closed his eyes and started to concentrate. Then he chanted a spell. In an instant, my whirlwind was sucked into a black hole. Then it disappeared without a trace. Once he managed to stop my magic, Damien sighed in relief. Is everyone alright? Did anyone get hurt? Damien called everyone and made sure that no one was hurt. I just stood there, still unable to recover from my shock. That time, Ash turned towards me and checked on my condition. Arya, are you hurt? I'm okay. More importantly, what about the others? They're not hurt by my magic, right? Don't worry, everyone's fine. After that, I fell silent again. I felt guilty after making a scene. Damien. Ooh. I'm sorry, will I be punished? There's no reason she would be punished. Seemingly no one was hurt. I keep coming into these options with logic, so I'm trying to make sure I don't get a bad end. I don't even know if there's bad ends in this game. I'm sorry I troubled you. I'm sorry. Don't be. Damien patted my head gently. It's okay to make some mistakes. Don't forget that you're still a student, Arya. In fact, it's your job to make mistakes and learn from them. Damien is such a cutie pie. I love him. It's the teacher's job to clean up the mess. Me personally, I want to smooch Damien. He's cute. He's adorable. I love him. His words put a smile on my lips. Thanks, Damien. I patted my head one last time, then informed everyone the magic class was cancelled for the day. Students were told to get some rest. Arya, I was informed that the headmaster is looking for you. Can you meet her by yourself? I nodded. Before I left, I turned to Ash. Ash, thank you for protecting me. He smiled gently. I'm glad that you're all right. Then I approached the other students. Everyone, I'm really sorry. I almost hurt you all because my magic got out of hand. I was ready to accept their anger. The reaction was unexpected. Don't worry about it. In the end, nobody's hurt. You're gonna meet with the headmaster. Good luck. Hope she won't scold you for this. In that moment, relief washed over me. Their kindness touched my heart. Thank you, everyone. After saying goodbye, I went to the headmaster's office. In front of the office, I could feel my heart racing. My palms were sweating, knees weak, arms spaghetti. Whatever the fuck that line is. What does she want to talk about? It's gotta be about what happened just now. Taking a deep breath, I braced myself and knocked on the door. Come in. When I entered the room, Hellhound welcomed me happily. Or you might need the plushie cat more than I need. He circled around me while wagging his tail. He's the goodest boy. Good boy, you're so cute. Oh, looks like he likes you. Hellhound, come here. Hellhound obeyed his owner. He sat beside the headmaster. Meanwhile, I just stood there awkwardly. Why are you still standing there? Come here. She told me to take a seat across from her. Headmaster, I'm sorry. You don't have to apologize for what happened at the Half-Angelus Magic class. It happens all the time in this academy. It's better to make mistakes here rather than in the human realm. Her response was exactly like Damien's. That's when I realized just how much this academy supports its students. I didn't call you here to scold you. Instead, I want to find the root of the problem. How did you lose control of your magic? Well, I mean, we've never used magic before? That's probably part of it. I don't know. I followed all the instructions, and my magic went out of control. She went quiet, taking some time to think about what I said. Can you show me how you use magic? Right now, what if I lose control again? Worry filled my mind. I was afraid the same thing would happen again. Don't worry, it won't happen again. And if it does, it'll be fine. Despite my hesitation, I decided to use my magic. At first, my wind was stable. Seconds later, my worries came true. My whirlwind got bigger. It was getting out of control. No, I'm about to lose control again. For a student who had no experience in magic sounds scary. Yeah! That moment, the headmaster snapped her fingers. Out of nowhere, a glass box appeared and trapped my whirlwind. Seconds later, the box shrunk and disappeared along with my magic. Is that her innate ability? I was amazed by how easily Headmaster handled everything. The technique for controlling magic is spot on. How could you lose control? She was deep in thought, considering every possibility. It's probably the fact that we're half Damon. Damon probably used magic slightly different than Angelus, and there's like a conflict. That is my guess. That is my game theory. I am probably wrong and thinking way too hard about it. After a while, she smiled at me. I think I get it. Because you're half-blood Angelus and Damon! Oh shit! Because of my blood? Don't be so nervous like that. It's your first time learning magic, so it's normal for something to go wrong. But keep in mind that you're different. You can't just use the Angelus method when using magic. You must use Damon and Angelus methods together. I was tried to understand what she was saying. So to control my magic properly, I must use both the Daemon and Angel's methods at the same time. It all sounded pretty complicated. Next, you need to attend Daemon Magic class too. Even though you need to work twice as hard as the others, I believe you'll be an outstanding student. Good luck, Aria. The headmaster patted my shoulder. Oh, this is the right time to ask your teammates for help. Your teammates are Val, Luke, and Ash, correct? That's right. What's wrong? They're talented in controlling magic. Ask your friends for help. I'm sure they'll be able to help you. Thank you for your advice. I'll do my best. Once we were done, I excused myself and left the office. While strolling through the academy grounds, my mind was filled with what the headmaster said. Half-Daemon magic class starts next week. Seems just taking classes from the academy won't be enough. If I want to master my magic quickly, I need to do some self-study. Hey, pass it over here! Val's voice interrupted my train of thought. Not far from me, Val was playing basketball with his friends. Oh, he's showing off his guns. Hello! Nice pass. Val swiftly ran as soon as he received the ball. He effortlessly tossed the ball into the opponent's ring. And it went in! Nice shot, Val. Heh, let's win this. The game kept going. The ball went to the enemy's hands. They missed the shot. The ball was hurling towards a glass window. Oh no, the window will break. Oh, I love the effects! In a flash, lightning raced through the air. Right before the ball hit the window, the lightning caught it. Right on time. Hey, we could have gotten in trouble. Sorry. The ball was floating in the air, surrounded by lightning magic. Looks like Val really knows how to control his magic. Val then approached the ball and took it. That was when he realized my presence. Arya? What are you doing here? I was just... watching your game. Of course we were just fucking watching your game. You're hot. And your guns are out. I was watching your game. You look so cool. Blush? Yes! We're blushing! Really? Thanks. Val's talking to me while casually playing with the ball. Why are you staring at the ball? Want to join us for a game? No, I'm just impressed with how well you control your magic. You're a natural. Gotta say, all that training actually paid off. As I watched Val, I recalled what Headmaster said earlier. They are talented in controlling magic. Ask your friends for help. I'm sure they'll be able to help you. That's right, maybe I should ask Val for help. Val, can you... Ooh, can you help me? You spare your time. Teach me magic. Help or teach? He's gonna say yes no matter what. He will jump at the chance. I just know it. What would make him feel happier? I think he might be happier if we ask for help first. Because he has the joy of knowing it's actually helping us, and we're going to him like, hey, I need your help, instead of just being like, hey, you're good, can you teach me? Which I'm sure is not what would actually be said, but we're going for help. Can you please help me? Sure, just tell me what you need help with. Please teach me how to control magic. Huh? Isn't there already a magic class for half-bloods? Told him everything that happened. I don't think just taking classes at the academy will be enough. That's why I need your help. So that's what happened. Alright, I'll teach you. Really? Thanks, Val. But I recalled the accident in the Half-Angelus magic class. If I lose control again, you might get hurt. Val smiled and patted my head. Hey, don't sweat it. I've got this. He's got confidence in himself, and I love it. Just leave it all to me. I love you, Val. You're so good. Val such comforted me. I was so glad that I had someone I could always rely on. After that, we decided to meet again this weekend. The long-awaited day finally came. I was excited to learn Damon magic with Val. I hope everything goes well today. Ooh, his casual clothes! He's a total jock. Let's see. He's got caution signs, he's got a stop sign, his belt says no BR something. Curious what that says. Is that like a fucking shark tooth necklace? Oh, he's a total jock and I love him. When I arrived, Val was already waiting for me. Good morning, Val. Did you wait long? Not at all. I just got here, too. He's probably lying through his teeth. He would be the type to get there extra early because he couldn't sleep out of being nervous the night before. He's that kind of guy. I just know it. Alright then. Are you ready for today? I'm always ready. Val intentionally picked the outskirts of town for our training spot. He said this place will prevent accidents from happening, so we didn't have to worry if something bad happened here. Do you know where demons get their source of energy? No, all I know is Angelus get it from the surrounding nature. Well, Damon do the opposite. We use our inner energy and convert it into magic. It really is the opposite of Angelus magic. Can I do both at the same time? I brushed away my worries. I should focus on learning both methods first. After a short explanation, Val demonstrated how he used magic. When using magic, you might feel tired as your energy is drained. That's why you need to manage your magical output. Don't worry, you'll regain your energy back after a while. Val then stopped casting his magic. Now it's your turn. Try using your magic. I took a deep breath. I still had a lot of doubts. Don't worry, everything will be fine. I'm here for you. In a flash, Val erased my worries. Calm down, Arya. Focus on your thoughts. Followed Val's instruction and used my magic. A small whirlwind appeared on my palm. Great, now try using the Angelus method. Recall Damien's instructions. Focus my energy into the whirlwind. For a second, I almost lost control. That time, Val touched my shoulder to calm me. Don't panic, Arya. Feel the flow of energy within you. Fortunately, Val's instruction calmed me down. The magic became stable. The whirlwind was steady even after a while. I did it! Look, I knew you could do it. Couldn't hold back my smile. At last I could control my magic. For now. This is all thanks to you, Val. Hug him? Bitch? Why is that even a question? In euphoria, I hug Val tightly. He's a budgie. Hey, why the sudden hug? Thanks a lot, Val. You're the best. Val smiled gently at me. It's all thanks to your hard work. Val then stroked my back gently. For a while, we just stood there in each other's warmth. Chef's kiss, I love it. This game is so good. Afterwards, we kept training together. When we were tired, we sat on a nearby bench to rest. I had no clue spellcasting could be this fun. I wouldn't know about this if you didn't teach me, Val. There's still many cool things about magic, you know. I'll teach them all to you one by one. You will? I'm getting excited now. After that, Val stopped talking. He only stared at me quietly. Oh, why are you staring at me like that? I was thinking. About what? Val moved his face closer to mine. Are we gonna kiss? Please, please, please! No matter how much I look at you, you don't look like a daemon. What do you mean? How should a daemon look like? Daemons are proud of their vast powers. We're ambitious and competitive. We also honor freedom and hate to be constrained. Are all daemons like that? That actually explains Lilith and Val's haughty nature. But I haven't seen you behave like that since we first met. Even half-daemons usually have one of those traits. I smiled slightly, seeing Val's confused expression. Perhaps it's because my situation is a bit different, since I only found out about my real identity recently. You never knew about your identity? How come? I told him about my family's circumstances. So you just discovered the existence of Angelus and Damon recently? I nodded. That's why everything still feels new to me. I see. And have you ever wondered what it's like to be a daemon? What do you mean? When we first met, you told me that you've never flown with your wings before. Is he gonna teach us how to get our wings out? Oh, please, please. That would be so fucking intimate. If you want to learn how to transform into a daemon, I can teach you now. Please. Since you already know how to control your magic, you should be able to transform easily too. Please, I'm begging. Transform into my daemon form. Does that mean I would be able to fly too? I hesitated a bit, but we were forbidden to show our true forms here. Don't be so uptight. Don't you remember what I said? Daemon value freedom. It'll be fine as long as we don't get caught. Aren't you curious about your daemon form? Even I'm curious about the shape of your crown. We have a crown? Crown? What do you mean? crown is a crown. The thing on top of every demon's head. I remained silent for a while, trying to understand what he said. Ah, you mean horns. Don't call them horns. Honestly, you humans at Angelus, how do you call those beautiful crowns just horns? I laughed at Val. Okay, I'm sorry. Val offered me his hand. So what do you think? I want to be the first to see your daemon form. Will you show it to me? Yes! Of course! Val. You're Ron, yes! Please. I want you to see my daemon form! I love him. Your Honor, I love him. Leave it to me. After that, Val chanted a short spell. Suddenly, the entire park was covered by a thin dome of light. Seconds later, the dome turned translucent. I've made a barrier around the park. This way, no one will see what we're doing inside. Wow, I never knew there was a spell for this. Of course, gotta use what's available. Val then explained how to transform into daemon form. Afterwards, I tried to follow his instruction. I focused my mind and magic energy, but nothing happened. Huh? It didn't work. Did I make a mistake? Did I make any mistakes? Can't be that. I think you just still don't get how it works. Without warning, Val pulled me towards him. His face is only inches away from mine. Kiss? Kiss? Please? Please? You can't understand with words. I'll make you understand with your body. Val, you can't just say that to me. Holy fuck, my... You can't just say that! My heart! When I heard Val, my heart stopped for a brief second. Huh? What do you mean? Let me show you. Val's face slowly got closer. Kiss? Please? Kiss? Gently, our foreheads touched. Foreheads? Our close distance allowed me to see every side of his finely sculpted face. Val's eyes gleamed under the sunlight. Our fingers were interlocked. Feel my magic. From his every touch, I could feel something hot flowing inside me. I closed my eyes. A sudden rush of energy surged through my bloodstream. I could hear the sound of my own heartbeat clearly. I enjoyed this new sensation throughout my body. I couldn't explain it, but it was very comfortable. A while later, something emerged from my back and head. Then I heard Val's laughter. When I opened my eyes, Val was smiling at me. His hand gently caressed my cheek. The cheek. That's the good shit. That's the good shit. His touch brought warmth to my face. I knew it. Your crown is so beautiful. Oh, we got good-ass horns. Oh, I love those. I tried touching the sides of my head. There really was a pair of crowns there. Val's compliments made me feel shy. Did my wings appear too? Like the decorative star. Yes, they're so pretty. Yeah, they're really beautiful. I glanced at my back. Oh, those are good wings. The broad jet black wings had gold accents on each end. The vibrant turquoise hue on the inner side enhanced the charm of my wings. I can't believe my wings are this beautiful. My spirit soared high. I immediately turned to Val. Thank you, Val. So happy this is thanks to you. You're a good teacher. Wings look great as a robe. Oh god, yes, they would. I'm happy? Thanks to you. Ooh. If that's not matter. Yeah. Oh, what do we do? Which option? We are going with... One sounds genuine. It really does. We'll go that. I'm so happy to see my Damon form. His is out now. Belle smiled, and he also changed into his Damon form. His is really good. I like his horns. While spreading his wings gallantly, he held out his hand to me. Let's fly. You have your wings out, spread them and soar. Suddenly doubt began to surface in my mind. I've never tried using them before. Something happens. Relax, I'll make sure you won't fall. Val's smile reassured me. Without hesitation, I took his hand. Let's go, I want to enjoy the sky with you. The both of us flapped our wings. In one leap, we launched high into the air. My adrenaline was pumped up when we leapt. Wings and magic sound like an interesting mix for her. Let's be real. Oh! Oh! Oh, this art! Oh, that's such good art! The endless clouds under the blue sky welcomed us. Oh, look at them! Look at them! Look at them! Oh, this art is so good. A cool breeze caressed my cheeks. Beneath us, the familiar townscape stretched wide. Val slipped his arm around my waist. They look so happy, they do! Your Honor, I love them. They're so good. Such as firm as if he was protecting me. Faintly, a gold breeze appeared around us. I was unsure whether the breeze came from me or Val, but I was sure that both of us felt the same. How does it feel to spread your wings and fly for the first time? In stories, you're sometimes worried when happy moments happen. Valid. View from above is captivating. Thank you, Val. Because of you, I'm very happy today. So am I. I'm happy to be the first to see your most beautiful self! Val, you flirt. Usually Ryder starts to punch really nasty afterwards. Oh yeah, things are gonna get nasty. His genuine words made my emotions soar high. I was drowned in euphoria. Every beat of my wings made me feel joy. but I realized that I was the only one enjoying the view. Meanwhile, Val's eyes were locked on me! Why are you staring at me? Don't you want to enjoy this beautiful view? Hearing me, a captivating smile formed on his face. Oh, but I'm doing it. We're in the beautiful view. Good shit. So good. I'm enjoying this beautiful view. The most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Your smile. A chef's kiss. Oh, that's so good. My words swept away by Val's charming gaze. I could feel my heart beating faster. My cheeks reddened in embarrassment. At the same time, I could feel happiness sprouting within me. Val's hand gently clutched mine. His touch stirred up a surge of emotions within me. Accompanied by the gentle breeze, we flew in silence, drowning in this sweet sensation. Oh, that's so good! Since that day, I regularly practiced my magic with Val. Not only at the weekends, we practiced whenever we had spare time. Good work, you're so much better now. This is thanks to you, Val. In the middle of our session, other students came into the training ground. We often shared the space since there weren't enough rooms. This time I was startled by the ones who joined us. The boys! How strong was the barrier spell? Who knows? Ash, Luke? Aria? What are you two doing? We were practicing magic together. Ash wanted to hone his skill and he asked me for help. Oh, I happen to be practicing magic with Val. What if we train together? For better teamwork, we can... No, it'll be fun! Huh? Why should we? I ain't practicing with this guy. Val glared at Ash, but Ash responded with a confident smile. Well, in that case, we can train with just the three of us. Since you're so afraid of being compared to me, I guess we can't help it. Val's eyes burned with passion as he heard Ash's challenge. I'm not afraid of you. You know what? Let's train together. I'll show you how much stronger I am. Oh, Val, you're so simple to figure out. You two really do get along. Shut up. See, you guys even spoke at the same time. Luke is just there for a fun time. He's just here. He's vibing. Luke couldn't stop laughing at Val and Ash. Are they a couple or what? And that's how we started our training together as a team. Are we gonna have special one-on-one time with Luke where he teaches us how to get our angel's form? No, 3 months are just gonna pass? Okay. Together we'd been through a lot. You think you can run away from me? Do you have an angel form? I assume we do. We're half angel. Who said I was running away? Despite their initial disagreement, Val and Ash practiced magic together in the end. Not a single day passed without their bickering. Haha, you lost, Ice Boy! Don't be cocky. You'll lose next time. Somehow the rivalry made them closer. Besides, you lost to me yesterday. Don't wish to stand between them. Yeah, they're a little too strong. Hey, I was just careless. Ah, they're fighting again. These two are still as enthusiastic as ever, huh? Do you think we should? It's been 3 months of this bickering. I don't think stopping them is even an option now. I think we should find something to do. Should we let them be? Well, this happens every day. The more they fight, the more they can get to know each other. Well, Ash and Val's relationship was indeed improving. How about we get something to eat in the meantime? Yes, please! Heard there's a new menu in the cafeteria. Sure, let's go. All hope to stop them is long gone. Exactly. I left Ash with Val and went with Luke. Meanwhile, after fighting for a while, Ash and Val realized that Luke and I were gone already. What? Where's Arya and Luke? Don't tell me Luke stole a chance to be alone with Arya again. What? Hey, this is all your fault. Huh? Clearly the blame is yours. And they kept on fighting. Some say you could hear them fighting to this day. They started anew. It's a loop. Besides that, Luke and Ash's relationship had also improved. Ash often asked Luke about the Angelus realm. I heard my mother used to spend her time downtown. I also used to go there. The air was pleasant to view and the view was pretty. Do you know anything about the Hall of Judgment? I do. It's the most beautiful building in the Angelus realm. Ash's eyes lit up as he listened to stories about the Angelus realm. So did Luke's when he asked about the human realm. These two are besties. We love them. Meanwhile, even though Luke and Val didn't seem compatible with each other, they also became good friends. It all started when we decided to study physics together. Why physics? We're here to study magic. Are you saying we're also learning calculus? Like, come on, it should all be about magic. Or are we teaching them physics? That's a possibility. So you just need to divide the distance with time to determine its velocity. You got all of that? Oh, not at all. Mood. Big mood. Need to know the rules of the world to manipulate them effectively. Yeah. Then why did he say, oh? Val had trouble in theoretical subjects, so we tried to help him. No matter how much we tried to explain to him, he never got it. He's dumb as rocks and I love him. I'm leaving it up to fate who we end up getting romanced with in the end, but I think I have a soft spot for Val. Magic can alter some factors when you don't know how they work to begin with. You always miss the details up. True! Why are we learning physics on the Magic Academy anyway? I love you, Val. How many many times do we need to repeat the same thing? How thick is your skull? Maybe you're just a bad teacher. Despite his usually cool demeanor, even Ash couldn't help but feel heated. Ash? Hold back your anger. But I know how you feel. Ash could only sigh. I almost lost hope like him. That was until Luke took charge. Consider this, Val. Let's say there are 3 bunnies you want to roast. Oh, he's treating Val like a kid. To catch them all, you need to reach a certain velocity given your distance between those bunnies. Luke tried to explain it to Val in his own words. Huh. But it seems pointless. I get it! So I need to be this fast, right? Calculation is right, wow. See? Told you I ain't stupid. You're not stupid, but you are kind of dumb, and I love you. Who named the Ice Mage Ash? I don't know. I think we went to speed calculations and now start the baby talk. Ash and I turned to Luke. Luke, our savior! Luke is good. I have a soft spot for all 3 of them, honestly. Val just needs a different approach. Since that day, Luke became Val's official tutor. Apart from spending time with them, I never forgot about Finn. Sometimes I would visit Finn in secret when Lilith wasn't around. Hope Lilith is busy again tonight. I peeked inside Lilith's dorm. After making sure that there was only Finn inside, I knocked on the window. At first, Finn was startled. But as soon as he saw me, Finn opened the window happily. Just fucking breaking into a dorm. Sis, what is it? Luke, who killed a pillow in the library? I missed you, so I came here. Is everything okay? Lilith didn't give you a hard time, did she? Don't worry, sis, I'm okay. That's good to hear. By the way, I brought some cakes. Tasted so good, so I decided to get some for you as well. I gave the cakes to Finn. Yummy! What are you doing in my room? Lilith! Jeez, I told you again and again! Quit giving food to my servant! Huh. So what? Just all 3 of these in succession is what I would want to respond. So what? He's my brother. He needs a lot of food. He's my brother. It's only natural for me to buy him his favorite food. You don't need to come since I already prepared lots of cakes for him. Oh, whatever. I'm done talking to you. After complaining, Lilith left us. Can I take all of them? Great. Well, we will gladly take those cakes off your guys' hands. She got us a few times like this, but eventually she let us be, because she knows she can't stop it. We're determined. Was it all thanks to Val? Or was Lilith not as bad as I thought? Nah, she's still a raging bitch. We're just wearing her down. Oh, take all of them off for the answers. True. If there wasn't all of them, yes. That'd be great. Hello, Hedgehog! How are you? My days in the academy passed peacefully. Little did I know that something interesting was about to happen. Love you, Hedgehog. Meanwhile, in the headmaster's room. After reading the reports from her subordinate, the headmaster's face turned serious. How could something like this happen? Looks like I need some help from the teachers. She reached out to her trusted teachers right away. Hold on. I feel another sneeze, but it's not coming out. In less than 5 minutes, they had gathered in the headmaster's office. Bless you, thank you. Oh, they came sooner than I expected. Come in. You sick too? No, it's just allergies. Who are they? Hello? Sir? Hi, you with the mask? Hi, do you come here often? Hi, do you come here often? You're cute. And this girl's a cutie pie too. She's adorable, I love her. And our sweet, sweet brother. We love our sweet, sweet brother. Actually, no, there is a minor chance I am getting sick. My mom thinks she might have caught something, but she's not 100% sure. She's gonna see how she feels tomorrow, and if she catches something, I'm gonna end up catching it. So, for now, just allergies. It's an interesting master design, yeah. I have a feeling he is the demon teacher, and the cute girl is the angel teacher. And our brother's the half. Welcome. Damien Silverwings. How can I help you, Headmaster? Damon Tristan Agrest, aka Mr. Mask. Mr. Mask, hello sir, you're cute. Twirls hair and fingers. Half teacher, for the half-bloods. I can't speak. At last, something interesting. Liliana New Schwanstein, aka Miss Lolly. Of course, Miss Lolly! Why does that not surprise me? I'm ready for anything. Thank you for coming on such short notice. Well, this isn't the first time you've called us abruptly. So why'd you call us today? She's got a cute-ass design, though. Headmaster handed some documents to them. There's a spike on monster activity around the academy. So you can see these monsters came from the nearby forest. Fortunately, our barrier kept them from coming into the academy. The barrier won't last forever. Nobody said anything afterwards. The atmosphere was tense. So you want us to deal with this? Headmaster smiled and nodded. This time you can bring 2 students along. First team to resolve this will get bonus points. So 2 students each? Everyone immediately realized what the headmaster meant. That time, Arya's face flashed in Damien's mind. Bonus points could help Arya become the best graduate. How interesting. Very well. The challenge is on. Looks like you want to see us teachers compete with each other too, eh, Headmaster? Consider this as a warm-up for the trial of the 3 realms. You're free to bring any student. Tristan can even bring Angela's students if he wants. Teachers all nodded in understanding. Since students will get bonus points, will we get something out of this too? Headmaster only smiled meaningfully at Damien's question. But of course, you will get additional paid leave for a few days. Additional? Paid leave? Really? All of them were startled. If they can get additional paid leave, they can spend more time with Arya and Finn. I can play with my husband and children? She's a mom? She's married? I can be with my chimeras. Okay, that doesn't surprise me. He seems like he's a softie for animals. Mr. Mask was the first one to move. Okay, I'm gonna assume each teacher can pick 2 students. So what's gonna end up happening is we're gonna get paired with Ash under our brother. Luke and whatever asshole that was from the start of the game that hates us because we're part demon are gonna get paired together. And then we're gonna have Val and Lilith who are gonna get partnered together under the demon teacher. That's how it's gonna go, I just know it. I'm calling it here. I'm getting my top students ready. I'll win this thing. Matilda would have a similar reaction. She would love to be with her animal familiar. Can't lose to you 2. The 3 of them were determined to win this competition. For the sake of additional paid leave. Back in the academy training ground. As usual, I was practicing my magic. Fortunately, Val had to attend a lecture while Ash had other things to take care of. Ooh, alone time with Luke. So, is Luke gonna teach us our angel wings, finally? And are we gonna have our own fun romantic moment in the sky? Please? Please? Demon Teacher and Lilith sounds, name-wise, a good fit. Yeah. Good work, Arya. How about we take a break? Okay, I'm about to pass out from practicing all day. As we lounged around, I saw Damien walking towards me. Arya, I was looking for you. Damien? Oh, so are we getting paired up with Luke? And then Ash is gonna be paired up with that asshole angel dude whose name I don't remember? That's also a possibility. What's going on? Why are you looking for me? I've been assigned a task by the headmaster, and I think it could be helpful for you. What do you mean? Damien explained about the monster activity around the academy, and how the headmasters asked the teachers to solve this with their chosen students. Something like that is going around the academy? That's right. If we can solve this before the others, we can get bonus points. Luke, who had stayed silent, suddenly joined the conversation. You mentioned that each teacher could bring students they've picked. Do you know who those students are? I heard Mr. Mask is going to bring Lilith and one of her teammates. Oh. Seems like he's taking students who know how to fight. Meanwhile, Miss Lolly is bringing Seraph. That's the angel bitch. Seraph. Fuck you, dude. was one of the brightest Angelus students. Teachers have their own considerations. Afterwards, Damien stared at me intently. What do you think, Arya? Will you join me? You have what it takes for this mission. Your ability to see the color of the breeze and your magic will go a long way. And since we have your friend here, we can take him along. Huh? I can join too? Only if the both of you are willing, of course. Hi, no! Yes, I'm using your art for my new Twitch icon. Hehe. It's so good, I love it. Okay, so it's just gonna be a me and Luke thing. Ash and Val aren't gonna be involved in this. So we're gonna get our illustrated moment with Luke, while also doing big middle fingers to Lilith and Seraph. Love it. Oh, you're so sweet. No, you! You're so sweet and talented. Monsters came from the nearby forest. If I remember correctly, Luke befriended many animals from there. His ability to communicate with animals will be useful. Stop being sweet, you make me feel like a human being. Accept my love. Accept my love and affection, no. Or else. I glanced at Luke. Looks like he knew what I was thinking. If you need my help, I'll do it gladly. Will you join your brother? I think this is a good opportunity for both of us. Of course! I should. Help Damien with Luke. Yes, please, baby. Let's partner up and have our cute moment together, please. Please, please. Okay, you win today, Elf. Good. Luke, do you want to help Damien with me? With pleasure. Damien also smiled at our answer. Alright, then let us be off. Damien took us to the forest behind the academy. Unlike before, the forest felt more sinister. Suddenly I heard loud monster roars nearby. What was that? Not far from here I saw the charred corpses of monsters scattered on the ground. Lowly beasts. How dare they try to attack me? Mr. Mask, you're so hot! I fucking love his hair too, though. It's such a fun mix with the black and white. Usually when character designers do black and white hair, it's like half and half, or like chosen streaks. This just looks random and it looks so good. Let's continue eradicating them. If they all die, our problem will be gone. Mr. Mask and his team continued to fight every monster that they met. Meanwhile, I wasn't sure what to do. I glanced at my brother. Agree, the hair looks sick, right? Let's find the source. But we find out where this monster came from. Damien smiled proudly at me. That's also my plan. If we deal with its source, other monsters will stop coming. We should look around for some clues first. We agreed and started to observe our surroundings. I'm gonna take a guess. If we get an illustrated scene during this, it is very much going to be like one of either Arya or Luke being lightly injured, and the other one being like, "Oh my god, are you okay?" I'm putting my guess out there what the next illustration is going to be. Let's find out. At that time, something moved behind the bushes. What's that? A monster? observe. It's gonna be an animal, I think. I turned around to make sure. But I was startled when I saw what popped out from the bushes.
It's the bunny we made friends with!
You're the bunny that asked for help a while back. What game is this, by the way? It is Celestia Chain of Fate. It is a dating sim, and I am squealing so much during it. You can make an entire, like, squeal giggle compilation of me playing this game. It's great. I love it. It's so silly and cute. Why does that bunny look like me? It does. It really does look like me. You can hardly tell the difference. You can hardly tell the difference between us. She said she dropped her house key into the lake. But yeah, the general premise of this game is we are Arya. We grew up as a human, as like the daughter of a duke kind of situation. We found out we are half angel, half demon, and suddenly we are sent off to angel and demon school to learn how to master our powers. And our romantic prospects are Luke, right here, this full angel. Then we have Val, who is a demon. And then we have Ash, who is a half angel, but is like a prince in the human world. And by the end of the game, I think we're choosing a side. Are we going to become an angel, a demon, or stay a human? Am I... I don't want to risk clicking on the wrong thing, messing this up, so we'll save. Here we go. Okay, this is Ash. He's the half-angel prince. We have 13% affection with him. Or we've gone through 13 of his affection. I don't fully know how it works. But I like that it actually shows you when you can progress with each character. 1, 3, 6, 8, 9 versus 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, we're at 20 with Luke. Yeah, this is Luke's full look. And then this is Val. I think I have the softest spot for Val, considering we have 34%. Jesus Christ. Then again, he's had the most scenes so far. So I guess that makes sense, but yes. These are the boys. Val de Lucifer. Oh, great, he's European. Is there a way to show NPCs? I don't think so. Yeah, and also, our little brother was kidnapped by one of the bitchy demon girls to be her servant, and so our goal is just to become the best student in the school and get a wish to free our brother. While also falling in love in the process, of course. Hey, how have you been? You know this is our older brother, Damien. I think he's half angel? I don't fully remember, but he's in charge of the half-breed students, I believe. Save the brother, get the smooch, he's got it. Exactly! I told Damien what happened at our orientation. I see. I never thought you tamed your gems from a bunny. Little one, it's not safe for you to wander around at this time. A monster could attack you at any moment. He's right, you should go home for now. Huh? Do you know something about those monsters? Bunny said something to Luke. At first, Damon was taken aback to see Luke conversing with the bunny. But after a while, he composed himself. He silently observed them. Oh yeah, also. Your revenge on the brother stealing student. Yes, that too. But an important aspect about this Angel Demon Academy, by the way. You're not allowed to use your magical forms, like demons can't have their demon wings out, angels can't have their angel wings out. You're not allowed to do that for like the first half of your time at school, because they don't want discrimination. They don't want you to, you know, judge people based on their race. But students have pins on their uniforms that show what race they are and if they're a half or not. So there's little things where it's just like, if you think a little too hard about it, that's kind of a dumb decision for just the sake of the story, but also it's so stupid. Who cares? Like, you could probably faintly see a pair of wings right here behind the text. That's his full angel pin. We have one that has an angel wing and a demon wing. Ash, who's a half angel, has just a single angel wing. You would use a generic badge to hide that detail. Exactly! I think they just said that as just, like, a reason for them to just look human all the time. There are, like, a couple of little decisions like that where if you think too much, you're like, really? But it's fine, it's a silly dating sim. Who cares about the stupid details like that when there's hot men to kiss? Found that clothing detail a bit strange. Yeah. For real? She doesn't know the exact location, only a general direction. That's fine. Being able to narrow it down is already a great help. We can gather more clues as we go. After getting directions from the bunny, Luke led us deeper into the forest. The bunny said many monsters passed through here. I don't know where to go after this. Once again, I observed my surroundings. That time, the breeze around me started changing colors. Oh yeah, we have wind magic, which means we can visibly see people's emotions in the wind. So these little black bits of magic around is like killing intent or something like that. This black breeze must have come from the source. Let's try this way. After following the black breeze for a while, we arrived at the deepest part of the forest. Strangely, the area is more barren than its surroundings. Not only that, there was a thick black fog in its center. From the fog, monsters came out one by one. This is it. This must be the source. What should we do now? Let me take care of that fog. But I need your help to create a barrier around this area. I'm afraid that my power will damage the forest. Okay, we'll get on it. Luke and I went to the edge of the barren area. We looked at each other. We should combine our spells to improve the barrier. Sure, but how? Are we gonna hold hands? Yes!
We're holding hands!
He interlocked his fingers with mine. His sudden gesture made my heart skip a beat. Luke, what are you? When he touched me, I felt a warm, magical energy flowing through me. Is he sharing his power with me? Slowly, I closed my eyes. I could feel Luke's hand even more than before. His gentle touch helped calm me down. I did the same and flowed my magic into him. Together, we chanted a short spell. Seconds later, a barrier covered our surroundings. When we were done, Damien walked towards the black fog. Time to end this. Careful, you might feel pressure from my power. Arya, Luke, I leave the rest to you. Got it. With a focused expression, Damien chanted his spell. A magic circle appeared in front of the black fog. Purify. Blinding light filled the entire area. I felt a heavy pressure from Damien's magic. Luke and I maintained our barrier with all our might. Heard the monsters cry out in pain. Seconds later, the lights dimmed. Black fog disappeared without a trace. I approached Damien immediately. Damien, are you alright? Don't worry, no harm done. Suddenly, I heard footsteps approaching us. Damien, don't tell me you already finished it all. Oh yeah. Null, if you're still here. So we have, cool Mr. Mask with his cool-ass hair. But you won't believe what the girl's name is. She's another teacher. She has a wife and kids. We found that out and I was shocked. Her name is Miss Lully. Short for, I think it was Laliana. Ugh, I lost to Damien. Sarah, this is our first time seeing you. Since, the start of Chapter 2. We're on Chapter 5. You're slacking as what I'm assuming is a bad guy. She looks more like a student. She really does. How could their team win? From behind the teachers, I saw Seraph and Lilith. They seemed disappointed. I was already looking forward to my long vacation. He won again. It's thanks to these talented students. Miss Lolly and Mr. Mask stared at Luke and I in unison. Actually, fucking Miss Lolly just mentioned she has a husband and kids. Why is she Miss, not Mrs.? I should have brought Luke along. You're that half Damon, half Angelus, right? Interesting. Just wait, I'll get that additional paid leave next time. Afterwards, Mr. Mask and Miss Lolly left us. Seraph and Lilith look like the perfect team of villains. They really do. They're gonna end up teaming up together, I just know it. Damien turned to Luke and me. Thank you, Arya. Luke. Her name is actually Mrs. Lolly. Oh my god, yeah! I believe it's short for Miss Lolliana. But yes. They really went on the nose with her. With your help, we managed to win. Damien. Credit goes to Luke. Credit goes to Luke. Without him, we wouldn't have known where to go. I didn't do much. Both of you have contributed well. Damien glanced at Luke. Since you've helped me, just for today I'm gonna let you spend the rest of the day with Arya. Oh! Big bro's letting us go on a date! Damien smiled as he patted Luke's back. Luke caught on to what he was trying to say. Yes, he's literally saying, go take her on a date! Use this chance well. I'll be off then. Okay, so my assumption for how the CG illustration would be is wrong. Where no one is injured. That was solved way too quickly. After that, Damien bid us farewell and left us alone. Do we ever meet her husband and kids, perhaps? Realistically, probably not, but I would love to. Why are they talking about this in front of me? Suddenly the air around us felt hot. I was too embarrassed to look at Luke. All of a sudden, the bunny appeared before us. Oh, why did you come here? The bunny smiled and handed us a bag of cookies! We got cookies from a little bunny! So the forest creatures wanted to thank us. They've been living in fear of the monsters for several days. Finally, the monsters are gone and they can live in peace again. Alright, I'm changing my decision. My guess, the next CG is gonna be some sort of cute picnic with the cookies. I'm probably gonna be wrong a second time. I can't guess these things usually. I'm glad. I hope no one bothers them anymore. After saying goodbye, the bunny left. Both of us sat under a tree as we enjoyed the cookies. Bunny treats her like her own kid. Bunny's a grandma to them. Oh yeah, oh yeah, that makes sense. Can't unsee you as the bunny. It's like your avatar in the universe. Moving string series ships go intended. Oh my god, it's Mod Pad all over again! Alright, I'll have to put the bunny ears back on. Alright, let's go. This is good. Eating sweets after a long day of work sure feels nice. Luke smiled gently at me. Then do you want to eat mine too? No, I can't do that. It's a token of your hard work. You should eat too. Luke gazed at me for a while. At the same time, I took one of the cookies and placed it between my lips. Alright then, I'll take this one! Kiss! Kiss! Please! Please kiss! Please? In a split second, the distance between us was erased. Luke bit the cookie on my lips. His emerald eyes were locked with mine. My heart skipped a beat. He pulled back his face after a short while. Right, this is delicious. Oh my god, he's so bold! Oh, I can't believe he did that! That's something I can see Val doing! When I realized what he did, my face turned red. Out of embarrassment, I averted my eyes. But Luke found it amusing and laughed at me. His lips moved closer to my ear. Kiss? Kiss? Please stop acting this cute. You keep doing that. I won't be able to hold back anymore. Please, please stop holding back. Please kiss. Please, please. Luke's words left me speechless. His deep voice echoed in my ear, while his warm breath caressed my neck. I was so nervous that my body froze. Then Luke leaned his head on my shoulders. You're right, I can actually make a YouTube compilation! I genuinely... I have the first VOD of me playing this downloaded because I thought about making that compilation. Then I was like, you know, I'll wait till I finish the game and then see how long the compilation would be. Thanks for crashing, Twitch! Oh no! Then Luke leaned his head on my shoulder. Please let me enjoy your company a little while longer. Do you mind? You're welcome to my shoulder anytime. His sincere smile broke down my defenses. How could I refuse him? Accompanied by the rustling of leaves, we enjoyed each other's warmth. Are we not getting a CG? What the fuck? Why no CG? That would have been perfect! What the fuck? Get him next time. A few days after the incident, my life returned to normal. Val, Luke, Ash, and I kept practicing our magic. During one of our practices, something suddenly happened. You've been denied of your fate. I have. Oh yeah. This is Noir. This is our virtual bunny assistant that lives in our phones. Guys, there's an important notification. Open your phones, quick. Our phones? What's wrong? Headmaster sent something to announce. As I opened my phone, Noir immediately launched an app. Found once in a story answer to, "How can I refuse?" with sarcastic undertone. Let's see, what's this message? A live broadcast suddenly begun. But Hellhound was the one who appeared on the screen. Oh, do you want to be on camera too? Come here, sweetie. Behind him I could hear the headmaster. You say no and live with the aftermath. Hellhound obeyed his owner and stepped out of the camera. Good morning, students of Celestia Academy. How are you? Well, do you enjoy academy life so far? 3 months have passed since the academic year started. At last, the moment we've all been waiting for is here. Next week, we'll be conducting our first trial. Suddenly, tension filled the air. The word trial made us anxious. First trial is... Trial of Angelus. Everything that happens during the trial will be recorded and broadcasted throughout the Academy. A week from now, every team with Angelus or Half-Blood Angelus members must gather at the Academy station. All of you will depart to the Angelus realm and conduct your trial there. Prepare yourselves well and take care of your health. I shall be waiting for your results. The character who's famous for being single and through the story never found a partner. I love Hellhound, he's so cute. We're starting our trials. Oh. After a farewell from the Hellhound, the broadcast ended. I stared at my teammates. They had serious expressions on their faces. The time has come. Our first trial will begin. Trial of Angelus. What challenges are waiting for us there? I could feel my heart pounding. Excitement and nervousness were swirling inside me. Our first trial is right around the corner. On top of that, our next stop is the Angelus realm. What's the trial gonna be like? What kind of realm awaits us? End of the chapter, I think. Yup. End of chapter 5. Unlock side story 7, Flynn, Silverwings, and Lilith Asmodeus. Chapter 6, The First Trial. Now the secrecy for heritage makes fewer. Yeah! I think they just said that just so there was a reason for, like, with Val, where we had to put up the barrier so people couldn't see us using our wings. But I am gonna be right back. I'm gonna top up my water real quick. And then we'll be back. I'll be right back. I won't be long, I promise, okay? I have returned. I'm back. Alright, let's get on with this first trial. Let's see, how's our faction? So 13, 20, 34. Okay, so we're gonna boost some more of his, both of Luke and Ash this chapter. Hello, Rizzo! The time has finally come. First trial is about to start. Trial of Angelus. What challenges are waiting for us there? Our first trial is just ahead. Not only that, Are we all going to the Angelus realm? Not flying could be a logical follow-up of not running in the hallway. True. That would make sense. What kind of trial will we face? After the announcement, we decided to continue our discussion in the cafeteria. This is the most modern-looking cafeteria. Luke, do you know anything about the trial of Angelus? Luke thought for a moment before telling us what he knew. Angelus generally value knowledge and wisdom. They love to innovate and improve the realm's well-being. Luke's explanation didn't surprise me at all. All Angelus I met had characteristics similar to his description. I think the trial of Angelus will focus on those two values, knowledge and wisdom. So maybe... maybe it'll be difficult, maybe we must think hard. Maybe there's no need to fight. That means we can avoid direct confrontation with other students. Luke nodded. In fact, we might not even use magic at all. I think we should be mindful of our actions during the trial of Angelus. One misstep can be fatal. When he heard it, Ash couldn't help but glance at Val and sigh. What? What did you sigh at me for? You must think I'm gonna make a mess, huh? I didn't say anything. But it's a good thing you're self-aware. What'd you say? They started fighting again. Entertaining as usual. Our trial will go smoothly, right? After the discussion, we split up and went to our respective classes. In magic class, Damien checked the progress of all students. Good, my magic is more stable than usual today. You worked hard, Aria. Your control of magic has improved tremendously. Thank you. After checking my progress, he also went to the other students. At the end of class, Damien gathered us all. Good job, everyone. You have improved a lot. I think it's time for the next step. I want to start looking for magic weapons. The students started whispering to each other when they heard the new instructions. After all the students calmed down, Damien continued again. Weapons are useful for storing lots of magic. By using weapons, your strength can be doubled, even tripled. For the next class, I want you to bring a weapon that suits you. There are several shops you can visit in town. I'll be sending the list to your bunnies. Look forward to your next class. After class, everyone left immediately. Some of them seemed eager to find new weapons. So was I. What kind of weapon would suit me? I feel like she's gonna be... ooh. A dagger? I feel like she'll end up being a dagger. Immediately took out my cell phone and called Noir. Aria, can I help you? Damon said he sent you a list of weapon shops. I want to see that list. No, I will not check it. Oh, wow. Hi, brother. Being mean to my bot? How dare. But how you doing? Mom's currently taking a nap, by the way, so don't call her for a bit. Noir showed me a map of the city. He had marked Damien's list of recommended shops. This many. Air magic combined with arrows could be a nice combination. True, I didn't think about that. Oh yeah, she would rock a crossbow. I'm overwhelmed by the number of shops. If you're unsure, just ask your friends. I'm sure they'll be able to help you, Arya. You're right. Then I'd like to chat with Maya. Got it. Oh yeah, I forgot Maya existed. I was too busy focused on the hunks. We have a best friend. Whoops. Maya, are you free this weekend? Yes. My part-time's cancelled anyway, lol. What you wanna do? Ah. You help me find a weapon. Just be blunt about it. I don't know where to start. Ara, you have terrible grammar and I love it. Too many weapon shops in town. Let's go! Me need some weapon too, Maya, honey. What the fuck is that message? A weapon? Yeah, we need to get a weapon. Thanks, Maya. Thankfully, Maya agreed to accompany me. We decided to go visit the shops this weekend. I think this is the first time we've seen Maya in like 3 chapters. The weekend arrived. With enthusiasm, Maya and I began exploring the town. She led me to the biggest weapon shop around. I heard this one's the most famous. Let's go in. Friend, let's go to all of them. Exactly, yeah. The store was bustling with other students also looking for weapons. A variety of weapons were available here, from knives to arrows to broadswords. Oh, let's look around. Maya pulled me to one of the quieter corners of the shop. While she was busy choosing, I also browsed the items on display. I'd like to try the bow! I feel like she wouldn't be a good spear person or a sword. She's gotta be a bow. I took the bow from the shelf next to me. Then I tried to pull the bowstring. I was surprised at how difficult it was. Heavy! Immediately put the weapon back in its place. I knew it wouldn't be easy using these weapons. After all, I've never touched a weapon in the human realm. Arya, did you find a suitable weapon? Not yet. I'm having a hard time using the weapons here. What about you? Maya showed me a wand. Oh, a wand is a good option. I fell in love with this wand immediately. Since I'm good at healing magic, this kind of weapon will suit me. Maya had made up her mind about her choice. Should I try picking a wand too? They should be pretty easy to use. But after looking at the other available wands, I still had my doubts. I felt that something was missing. Don't force yourself to choose anything here. We can try another shop, Arya. We're gonna end up with like a staff, I think. It's gonna be like a wand, but with a little more oomph. Bowstring might be a problem, too. That's why I said crossbow. Crossbows would be a lot easier to load. You're right, I'll try to look elsewhere first. Let us combine a wand and a blade. Oh, fuck yes! That'd be amazing. After Maya bought her wand, we went out to explore other shops. However, after just a few steps, I saw someone I didn't want to see. Lilith? Oh, it's Seraph! That's a genuine surprise. I don't remember if I mentioned this when we first saw him, but he is a genuine asshole, but he is a pretty asshole. He's handsome, he's pretty. I would date him if he was one of the romanceable characters. Maya. Seraph was out for a walk with a few other students. Seraph, I hope he behaves in front of Maya. Dagger wand would be a pretty nice thing. It would. Whoa, Seraph? Never thought we'd meet here. Arya, this is Seraph, my teammate. I never told Maya what happened between Seraph and me. So it was only natural that Maya thought we had never met before. Seraph has groupies, apparently. I only awkwardly introduced myself. Hello, I'm Arya. With his fake smile, Seraph replied, I'm Seraph. What are you two doing? I'm looking for a weapon with Arya. For the magic class assignment, right? Did you get one? To my surprise, Seraph treated Maya very kindly. Yes, I just got a wand. But Arya still hasn't found a suitable weapon yet. Is that so? Oh, that fucking smug look, you bitch. Seraph glanced at me with a meaningful smile. You mean menacing? Maya, can you help our friend choose a weapon too? Eh? Why me? She's looking for a wand. I think you can help her more than me. But I'm still with Arya. Seraph's expression soured with disappointment. Way too close, yeah. So you don't want to help her? Since I don't use a wand, I'm afraid I won't be able to choose the best weapon for her. Besides, she's our teammate. You're fucking guilt-tripping our best friend that we totally didn't forget existed? It's not that I don't want to help, I just... Maya started to panic. She didn't know what to do. What a jerk. He's trying to make Maya feel guilty and leave me. I kept my emotions in check and then patted Maya on the shoulder. Maya, don't worry about me. Maya looked at me with hesitation. I smiled firmly to reassure her. Don't worry. Probably gonna take us all day in every single shop to find the right magical weapon that was somehow soul-bound to us. Which is probably how it's gonna end up going. Okay, I'll be back. I immediately invited her friends into the shop. I was left all alone with Seraph. Seraph smiled smugly as he looked at me. As I thought, Daemon descendants are not very smart. Couldn't even choose a weapon. Two-faced brat. Oh. I feel like talking back to him is just what he wants. Get on him. I feel like that's what he wants, and that's what we're gonna give him. Fuck you, bitch. We're talking back. Are you sure you can say that to me? Didn't you ask Maya to help out your teammate too? Makes me wonder who's the dumber one among us. You... Seraph couldn't make a retort. However, Seraph didn't give up and kept trying to irritate me. It sucked, but it was part of Seraph's trap. Stop it, Seraph. You think I'm stupid? You're trying to push my buttons and make me look bad in front of Maya, right? I hate to mention it, but your trick is so outdated. Seraph was annoyed that he couldn't get a rise out of me. You wish that a smirk sticks in his throat! Sticks in his throat, yes. That moment someone clapped.
Luke! Hi, Luke!
Luke walked up to us with a smile. I'm glad to see you too, getting along like this. Luke? At first I wanted to interrupt you. It looks like you can handle Seraph all on your own, Arya. I love you, Luke. I smiled back at Luke. I learned from the best. In the middle of our conversation, Maya and her friends returned with a weapon in hand. Luke, how long have you been here? I just arrived. What are you guys doing? Ah, we're looking for a weapon. But Arya couldn't find one. Arya, let's try looking around. Maya, let's go. Sarah still looked annoyed when he interrupted Maya. We need to get ready for the trial of Angelus. Fuck you, Seraph! Huh, but I can't just leave Arya. That moment, Seraph smiled cunningly. Relax, Arya's teamed up with the Angelus of Prophecy, Luke. Surely he'll help Arya, isn't that right, Luke? The Angelus of Prophecy? What is he talking about? In an instant, the atmosphere between us changed drastically. Luke is the Angelus of Prophecy? Maya and her friends were speechless. What surprised me the most was... Sarah. Oh, this boy's pissed. Despite trying to contain his anger, the breeze around Luke couldn't lie to me. Seraph continued talking. She doesn't know, does she? Luke is the Angelus of Prophecy, destined to undergo the sacrificial ritual in the Angelus realm? What? Sacrificial ritual? Maya and her friends were still silent. Their expressions were unreadable. The silence was suffocating. Our identity doesn't matter here. You better not forget that, Seraph. Finally, Luke broke the silence. I could feel the threat in his voice. Anger was clearly visible on his face. Sorry, I guess I said too much, huh? I think we'd better go. Seraph urged his friends to leave. Maya was still hesitant at first. She glanced at me, not sure what to do. But I convinced her to leave Luke and me alone. Finally, she reluctantly followed Sarah. Luke, baby, I'm sorry he did that to you. I will comfort you. Luke's hands were still shaking from trying to hold back his emotions. Meanwhile, I was still trying to process what had just happened. Luke, are you alright? Luke didn't answer me right away. He took a deep breath. After a few seconds, he smiled again as he answered me. Sorry for making things uncomfortable. I'm fine. I wasn't sure what to do. Carefully, I arranged my words. Luke. Ooh. Can I hear your story? Sarah said you're the Angelus of Prophecy for the sacrificial ritual? Does that mean... I took a deep breath before continuing my sentence. One day you'll be sacrificed? Hearing the question, Luke only smiled back. That already answered my question. My guess was correct. Luke will be sacrificed at the sacrificial ritual in the Angelus realm one day. How can the Angelus realm be so cruel? Why do you have to be sacrificed? Luke shook his head and gently patted my shoulder. Worry not, Arya. I won't resign myself to fate and give up. That moment, Luke's eyes flashed with confidence. I could feel the conviction in his smile. No one can determine my destiny but myself. Preach! Love you, Luke. You're so good. In that second, I saw another side of Luke. Despite facing death, he was smiling. Can we hug him? Please! I want to hug him so badly. Most people would have lost hope and faith if they were in Luke's shoes. Luke refused to give up. I want to support him as much as I can. I grabbed Luke's hands. Luke. Let's face it together, baby. Let's go. Don't do it alone. Don't do it alone. Let's face it together. There's probably not much I can do, but I promise I'll always be by your side. Luke's gaze softened. He held my hand tightly. Thank you, Arya. I'm really grateful to have met you. For a moment, we stared at each other. Even though neither of us said anything, the air was filled with a comfortable warmth. Luke then began to change the subject. By the way, I heard you were looking for a weapon. How was it? Do you know what weapon you want? About that. I told Luke what happened today. I'm not trained enough to use weapons like swords or spears, so I'm still unsure. I see. Did you know, weapons for magic don't need to be sharp like swords. Many other things can be used as magic weapons too. The important thing is that you can put your magic into it and put it to good use. Get a bazooka! Oh god, so true. Yes, we need a bazooka. Luke's explanation made me rethink from a new perspective. Shall we take a look around here again? There are still a lot of shops that you haven't visited, right? Okay, let's go around together. We're going on a date! We're going on a weapon hunting date, which is even more romantic. After visiting several shops, we still haven't found the right weapon. That was when the antique shop down the street caught my attention. The items in the glass display case were so beautiful. What caught my eyes the most was a folding fan. There we go, that's our weapon. We have the wind powers, a giant ornate fan. Why didn't I think of that? The elegant shape and small size made me unable to take my eyes off, as if the fan was calling out to me. Or a magical hairpin could be a nice idea. Oh god, yes, a magic hairpin would be so cute. So pretty. Are you interested in that fan? Without hesitation, I nodded. My eyes were still glued to the fan. Looking at it reminds me of my days as a noble. Do you think fans can be used as magic weapons? Sure. Like I said, anything can be a weapon. At that moment, I made up my mind. I want to use this fan as a weapon. Luke's expression immediately brightened when he saw my confident face. Congratulations, Arya. Finally found your weapon of choice. How do you fold that? Very carefully. After that, Luke accompanied me to buy the fan I wanted. After getting my weapon, we both decided to rest at the park. I'm a bit thirsty after walking all day. Arya, would you like me to buy you a drink? Yes, thank you, Luke. While waiting for Luke, I sat on the nearest bench. Check out the fan I just bought. No matter how many times I look at it, it's still beautiful. I wonder, how do I use this as a magic weapon? What part of the gem might make holding it nearly impossible? Yeah! Out of curiosity, I tried to flow my magic into the fan. But nothing happened. No, actually. I don't know how to use this fan as a magic weapon. I was confused. What should I do? Are you trying out your new weapon? I didn't know how long Luke had been behind me. Ah, yes, but it's not working. Luke stared at me for a while before finally asking a question. May I know why you chose this fan? I pondered for a moment while staring at the fan in my hand. Because fans are my weapon in the human realm. What? As a noble, I often had to defend myself against the sharp words of other nobles. Ah, fucking okay. The fan is an object that can strengthen body language when battling in my environment. That's why I feel so comfortable when I see this fan. Just by holding it, I feel more confident. At that moment, I realized that Luke had been listening to me without interrupting at all. Sorry, I didn't realize I was rambling. It's alright. I'm just glad I got to see another side of you. Oh, Luke, I love you.
You're so sweet!
Now I understand how much this fan means to you. I'm sure no one else is suitable for this fan but you, Arya. How about I teach you how to turn it into the strongest weapon? Luke. Please teach me. Please! I want to know how. Please teach me, Luke. So Val teaches us how to turn into a demon, and Luke's gonna teach us how to use our fan. Before teaching me, Luke glanced around like he was looking for something. He then picked up a tree branch lying on the ground. What are you gonna do with that branch? This should serve as a good example for you. I will use this branch as my magic weapon. I was shocked to hear Luke using a tree branch as a magic weapon. Haha, you seem very confused. Let me show you. For a moment, Luke focused his mind. A green magic aura was enveloping the branch. Luke then swung the stick at his empty drink can. In an instant, the can was split in two. The wording without context where someone could bring a misunderstanding around? Yeah. Couldn't believe my eyes. How? It all depends on how you control your magic. Even the smallest things can be deadly if you use them properly. I was still in awe at what just happened. Would I be able to do it too? It's easy. First, apply magic energy to your weapon. I started following Luke's instructions, but I was still having a hard time getting my magic energy into the foreign object. Can't do it. Looks like you just haven't gotten used to it yet. Just imagine that the fan is part of your hand. Don't think of it as a separate object. Then use your magic as usual. Again, I took Luke's word for it. While clearing my mind, I tried to cast my magic on the fan. Did it! Good job, Arya. Next step is up to your imagination. What kind of weapon do you want this object to be? Earlier I imagined this branch as a sword. My magic made it sharp so I could cut that can. I didn't know how many times I discovered a new side of this magical realm. I was always surprised by great things that magic could do. What kind of weapon do you want this fan to be? Luke put another empty can in front of me. Just imagine. I thought about Luke's words while imagining what weapon I wanted. I want my fan to create. Ooh, sharp wind, huge whirlwind, or strong gust. Oh. Let's see. Sharp wind. I feel like all of these are gonna kind of lead to the same result. Let's go sharp because that could be more deadly. Sharp, throwing it that goes back. Yes! Like a fucking pointy boomerang. When I swung my fan, a layer of sharp wind came out. Sharp wind then cut through the can of drink Luke had placed. You did it! Exactly what I imagined! Finally, I can use my weapon properly. Thank you, Luke. Luke patted my head gently. I'm glad I could help you. His sincerity touched my heart. I was really thankful that Luke helped me. I wanted to return the favor. Luke, you did a lot for me today. I want to give you a present. No need, I'm glad I could help you. I want to thank you. Luke only laughed at me. But you know, you've already paid me back for all of this. What do you mean? How did I pay you back? Luke's hand gently caressed my cheek! We're getting to the good stuff! Immediately, I could feel his warmth. This, you spending time with me, this is enough for me. Because every second with you is precious. Ah! My face immediately felt hot when I heard Luke's words. My words seemed to disappear as I looked into his eyes. If you still want to return the favor, I don't mind. Was that a kiss? I'm trying not to be too loud. Kissed us. He just fucking kissed us. A second later, the distance between us was erased. That warning, Luke's lips landed on my cheek. Oh, our cheek still. His touch was so soft. My mind went blank in that moment. All I could feel was my heart, my beating heart, and a very warm kiss of his lips. When his face finally drifted away from mine, Luke looked happy. I got the best payment, so you don't have to feel indebted anymore, Arya. All I could do at that point was nod. I tried to hold back the embarrassment. Luke's gaze was still locked on me. Would you like to spend more time with me? Yes. Yes, please. I still couldn't control my heartbeat. But looking at his gentle smile, of course I couldn't refuse Luke. That afternoon we spent more time alone together. Still no CG, fuck you. I want a CG with him. That was so good. That was amazing. In the next magic class, I brought the fan as my weapon. My classmates became curious when they saw it. Arya, where is your weapon? Could it be that fan? Yes, I heard magic weapons can be in any shape. That's why I chose this fan. Wow, really? Show me how. Confidently, I recalled Luke's instructions yesterday and tried casting magic with the fan. My wind magic slashed the training dummy with ease. Wow, so we can use it like that. You're so cool, Arya. Thank you, it's all thanks to Luke. Your teammate, huh? I heard he's very good at controlling magic. Turns out the rumors were true. For some reason, I was proud when I heard them compliment Luke. Asking Luke for help was not a bad choice. After finishing the magic class, I went straight to the next class. The trial of Angelus was coming, and I needed to prepare. So I decided to take an additional Angelus class. I want to at least learn a little bit of Angelus realm before the trial. As soon as I entered the classroom, I was greeted by an unexpected sight. Val? Honey, what are you doing in here? I was alone in the back of the class. Val, what is he doing here? Not only me, the other Angelus students were also confused. Why would a pure-blooded daemon take an Angelus class? I mean, he is the only demon that is being forced to go into the Angelus realm for this trial, so I mean, it's not that surprising. Wasting no time, I went straight to Val. Arya, are you taking this class too? Yes, I want to learn about Angelus realm before the trial. But you? What are you doing here? This is the Angelus class. Don't worry, I know this is a class for studying the geography of Angelus Realm. I came to learn. How come? I thought as a daemon you weren't interested in Angelus Realm at all. Not to mention, Fluke will always be with us during the trial. Punching an angel student in their own class? Val didn't answer me right away. He seemed to be thinking of a way to reply. That's... Attention everyone, class is starting soon. Funny if Val managed to outlay. Oh, that would be fucking hilarious. Suddenly, Miss Lolly came and started the lesson. Let's talk about that later. Val stopped our chat and immediately took Miss Lolly's lecture seriously. For some reason, Val seemed quieter than usual. It's rare to see him pay attention to this kind of lecture so seriously. Moreover, this is an Angelus class. Did something happen to him? I put away my worries for a while and decided to focus on class. Okay, let's end class here. As soon as Miss Lolly left, the students also dispersed. I glanced at Val, still unsure whether to continue the conversation or not. I immediately understood what was on my mind. Want to accompany me to the academy grounds? I think we could talk more freely there. For a while, we just sat in silence, enjoying the cool breeze. After taking a deep breath, Val started talking. You're confused about why I took an Angelus class, right? I nodded slowly. Daemons don't need to take additional Angelus classes, you know. Yeah, I've also already learned the basics of Angelus Realm as a future patriarch. Then why did you take this class? I wanted to learn as much as I could about Angelus Realm before leaving. So I have something to find over there. Is this related to his brother? Something my brother left me. Yeah, it's related to his brother! Val's brother? Remembered correctly, Val's brother had already passed away. Carefully, I asked Val. Isn't your brother dead? Val nodded at my question. My brother died mysteriously. The day before his death, he gave me a box. I believe the contents of this box have something to do with his death. There's only one problem. Val was silent again for a few seconds. The box is sealed by 3 keys. The keys are scattered across the 3 different realms. Daemon Realm, Angel Realm, and Human Realm. I was trying to process what Val had just told me. So you took an Angelus class to help find your brother's keys? Val nodded again. I managed to find 1 key in the Daemon Realm. However, I cannot visit the Human and Angelus realms before graduating from this academy. Well, good thing you're forced to go to them for these trials now. You're welcome. Now I have the opportunity to visit the Angelus realm during the trial. I don't want to waste it. Val's explanation blew me away. It was the first time I saw Val so serious. Behind his relaxed smile, he was burdened with his brother's death. I unconsciously grabbed Val's hand. Val, I'll help you. Let's try finding those keys together. Val's face reddened as soon as he felt my touch. Oh, baby! Thanks. Even though he avoided my gaze, I could tell that Val was sincere. I was glad I got to know another side of Val today. This way I could also help him during the trial of Angelus. The day of the trial has finally arrived. Together, the participating students took an airship to the Angelus realm. Are we gonna ride dragons to the demon realm? When I arrived at the Angelus realm, a beautiful sight welcomed me. The capital city of Angelus was filled with elegant architectures. Dominated by white, the surrounding cityscape was stunning. The canals provided perfect finishing touch to the city's beauty. Students of Celestia Academy, gather over here. Miss Lolly gathered us all in the center of the city. Perhaps most of you already know me. My name is Lolliana Neuschwanstein, this year's coordinator and lead supervisor for the trial of Angelus. Without further ado, let's start with the brief for today's trial. All students were silent and paid attention to Miss Lolly's briefing. The trial of Angelus will be divided in 2 stages. In the first stage, we will assess your knowledge and logical thinking, whereas in the second stage, we will judge your wisdom. Miss Lolly snapped her fingers. Just then, paper started flying and landed in the hands of each team. Pay attention to the paper I just handed out. The paper contains a riddle that will take you somewhere. Your job for the first stage of the trial is easy. Solve the riddle. Okay. The atmosphere immediately became lively. Everyone started reading their papers carefully. Hey, I haven't finished my explanation yet. Attention, everyone. After the students quieted down, Miss Lolly continued her instructions. To solve this riddle, you will arrive at the second stage of the trial. The team that fails to complete the first stage of the trial will be immediately eliminated. You will be considered to have failed the trial of Angelus. Listening to Miss Lolly's explanation, I started to feel tense. This trial was stricter than I thought. Oh, don't forget. The riddles and entrance for each team are different, so it's useless if you try to follow one another. Time limit for the first stage is 2 hours. Latecomers will also be eliminated. I could see that all the students instantly became nervous. No wonder I felt the same way. Remember, be careful with all of your actions. We will closely monitor and evaluate your every move. With that, good luck, everyone. After snapping her fingers, Miss Lolly slowly became translucent and disappeared. All the students rushed off trying to find answers to their own riddles. Curious what ours says. After getting the riddle from Miss Lolly, we were ready to solve it, but... Oh, fuck you. Just as our team were ready to leave, Seraph came up to me. Seraph? What do you want? Not only me, Luke was alert and stood in front of me. But Seraph wasn't intimidated at all. Why are you guys so suspicious of me? I just wanted to chat with Arya. Seraph stepped closer. Luke was still alert and tried to stop him. Although Seraph noticed what Luke did, he simply chuckled. Hey Luke, are you that scared of me? What do you think I can do when the teachers are watching everything we do? I didn't know you were this paranoid. Seraph? What do you want? What do you really want? Seraph smiled mysteriously. He then reached out his hand towards me. I just wanted to cheer you on. He's gonna, cast a fucking curse on us, I think. May our teams pass this trial. I didn't move a bit. No matter how I thought about it, this was all too suspicious. Sorry for what I did. I know I've done a lot of bad things to you, but I hope we can improve our relationship in the future. That's why I approached you. He's just trying to put on a good air for all the teachers watching. Sarah's hand was now reaching closer to me. It seems like he wouldn't give up until I shook his hand. I stared at Luke. Luke watched Sarah for a while and made sure he didn't bring anything suspicious. Reluctantly, I shook his hand. I hope you pass, too. Thank you. After that brief conversation, Seraph left with his team. Even though there was still a lingering feeling that something was off, I ignored it. There were other more important things right now. Let's solve this riddle. Bill read the paper that was handed out earlier. People don't usually drink me, but they can't live without my clear body. When I end, I go back to where I started. I stand firm among the golden-crowned rods of life. Bring me crowns strung from the canopy, my friend, then I'll show you the way. That first part sounds like water. Now, no? 'Cause people drink a lot of water. I don't know. When I end, I go back to where I started. Yep, that sounds like water cycle. Stand firm among the golden-crowned rods of light. I don't know what the second half means. Bring me crowns strung from the canopy of my friend. Then I'll show you the way. The hell's this? What language is it written in? Why is physics easier to understand than this? Ash let out a sigh and shook his head. I didn't know what I was expecting from you. I'm not doing it. Come on, Val, just think of it as a game. It's gonna be fun. Your idea of fun is really twisted. Once again, I looked at the riddle. Whoever made it, he really worked hard. It won't be easy. Oh. Realistically, we would start trying to solve it. We need to put in the effort too. All questions must have an answer. We just have to find it. I love your optimism, Arya. And I love you. Val sighed. Huh, you're right, let's do it. Following that, we started discussing the riddle. This riddle has a lot of metaphors, which can make it sound confusing. There is one clear clue here. People don't usually drink me, but they can't live without my clear body. That moment, the gears in my brain started to turn. That means this is a liquid you don't normally drink, but is essential in daily life. Not only is it important, we can't even live without it, which makes me think some sort of water. But, you usually drink a lot of water. At the end, it also mentioned a clear body. Is it like a river? There's only one thing on my mind right now. Is the answer... It says clear body, so it can't be... You know, I'm gonna play this smart. I don't trust this. You don't... Specifically... What are... Skip text log. People don't usually drink me. People drink water. And clear body also goes with water. But not drinking usually leads to blood. go for water, although I don't think that's right. Water? Water is essential for daily life, whether it be for drinking, bathing, washing, or other activities. I thought the same too. Don't forget about the part where it says people don't usually drink meat. Whatever this water is, it isn't for drinking. The canal. It cleansed out the canals around us. Could it be water inside the canals? You're not wrong. Water is clear and undrinkable. I don't think this riddle refers to it. Why? When I end, I go back to where I started. A fountain? The second sentence of this puzzle describes the flow of the water. Ash is right, all the canals in the city only flow in one direction, the sea. No waterways flow back to where it came from. So I don't think the canal water is the answer. When a water flows back to where it came from? Would it be the rainwater cycle? No. Nobody spoke for a while. Rather than staying here, why don't we try visiting all the water-related places? Maybe we can find something while walking around. Val's right. Maybe we'll find the answer along the way. As we walked, we paid close attention to our surroundings. Water flowing back to where it came from. What could it be? It's gotta be a fountain. Yep. At that moment, my eyes caught the shape of a small fountain not far from here. As if finding a glimmer of inspiration, I immediately got the answer to this riddle. I stopped the others. Fountain! When it drains down, the water will come back up again. That's right, I didn't think about that. You did great, Aria. I smiled faintly, happy that I managed to help my friends. There are a lot of fountains in the city, right? Which fountain should we go to? That's what the last lines are for. Luke read the riddle again. Stand firm among the golden crown rods of light. I think I refers to the fountain we're looking for. Which means this fountain is among the golden crowned rods of life. Okay. What are these golden crowned rods of light? Golden what rod now? Is there such a thing in the Angelus realm? Not literally. I think the rods of life here refer to trees. The city is filled with parks in every corner, so I believe this fountain is in one of the parks. It says the rods of life are golden crowned. Crown here refers to the leaves, right? Is there really a tree with golden leaves? Luke was silent for a moment, trying to compose his words. Here comes the tricky part. Gold-leaved trees do exist, but you can't see it directly with the naked eye. What do you mean? Under normal circumstances, they will look like normal trees. They will only show their golden leaves when Angel's magic is applied to its trunk. That means we have to check on the trees in each park one by one? Luke nodded. Well, technically you could split up and do three trees at a time. Y'all got 3 partial angels in the group. Problem is, I can't remember which parks have a fountain. On that matter, leave it to me. Suddenly, Noir appeared on my cell phone screen. I scanned the city and managed to find every park with a fountain. Noir then showed a map of the city with some of the places already marked. There are a total of 6 parks with fountains. 3 to the east of the city, the rest to the west. Wow, you really are smart. You're very helpful. Good thing we have Noir. Thank you, Noir. That's what I'm here for. After Noir got back into the phone, Luke suggested we split up. Since we have limited time, let's split up the tasks. Because we need Angel's magic to check for gold leaves. I'm going with Val. Oh, I thought Val would come with us. Well, Val won't be able to check on anything with his Damon magic. Arya, I'm not sure if your magic will work because of your Damon blood. You should go with Ash.
Okay, we get to spend some time with Ash.
Good idea. Is that okay with you, Ash? Of course. After dividing which parks each of us should check, we should split up. Without wasting time, we immediately checked out the parks, but to no avail. The trees we checked didn't produce gold leaves after being injected with Angelus magic. Finally, we arrived at the last park on the list. Hopefully we can find a golden tree here. Ash and I stared at each other for a moment. We both walked straight to a nearby tree. Let's check together. Ash nodded and touched the tree trunk in front of us. I put my hand on it too.
Girl,
Did Luke just not say our demon blood might not make it work? I feel like us attempting to be part of it could fuck it up. I closed my eyes while clearing my mind. At the same time, Ash and I started chanting the same spell. Slowly, I let my magic flow into the tree. When I finished, the golden shimmer of the tree leaves greeted me. Unconsciously, my lips curved into a smile. So beautiful! I was rooted to the spot, admiring the beauty before my eyes. Good job, Arya. We found it. I immediately noticed my surroundings. In the middle of the park, there was a fountain with 4 angel statues in each corner. Relief washed over me. Good thing we guessed right so far. I'll let the others know. Val. Found a park with a golden tree. Shares location. Nice. Please wait for us. We might take about 30 minutes.
okay.
They said they will be here in 30 minutes. Okay, let's wait for them. Ash and I sat on a park bench to pass the time. "30 minutes later, time went by. For some reason, I started to feel nervous. It's been 30 minutes. Why are Val and Luke still not here yet? I realized that time was running out. We were not getting anything done just by idling like this. Is there anything I could do while waiting for Val and Luke? Figure out the rest of the puzzle. A few seconds later, the breeze around me turned dark brown. The breeze swirled around Ash. Its color signified anxiety. Is Ash also anxious about not doing anything while waiting for the others? It's been over 30 minutes. How come Luke and Val haven't arrived yet? Ash immediately tried to contact Luke and Val. No response at all. I felt something was wrong here. Strange, they're not answering. Noir, did you know what happened to Luke and Val? As soon as Ash called him, Noir immediately jumped out of his phone. Luke and Val got into some trouble along the way. They're being questioned by an officer. There's a report that a pure-blood Daemon is roaming the capital city of Angelus. Ash and I were both surprised to hear Noir. Are they okay? Fortunately, Luke is with Val, so all is well. Apparently, they're in a hurry to complete the paperwork needed to get here. That's why they couldn't respond to your calls. Okay, Noir, why didn't you ping us when that started? Ash fell silent hearing Noir's answer. He was seriously thinking about something. Time is ticking. We can't just sit around and wait. Arya, how about we try to find more clues to complete the first stage of this trial? I think that'll be more useful than doing nothing. Great, Luke and Val would be glad to know if there were progress. Ash is right, our time is limited. I'd better not sit around and just waste my time. Ash. Let's solve this riddle. Solve this riddle together. Thanks for helping me, Arya. Ash and I immediately began discussing the last sentence in the riddle. Bring me crowns strung from the canopy of my friend. Bring me some crowns, huh? Ash glanced at the fountain in the middle of the park. 4 statues in each corner of the fountain caught our attention. The hands of the statues were raised, their palms open. It seemed like they were asking for something. Looks like we have to bring something to those 4 statues. I think so too, but what should we give them? Crowns from the canopy of my friend. The word canopy seems to refer to the leaves. He looked at the gold-leafed tree. Does that mean we should give them crowns of gold leaves? The word canopy definitely means that we have to use leaves. Riddle says we should make a crown from it, so the crown made of leaves might be the answer. Ash nodded. I agree with you. Without waiting, we headed straight for the gold-leaf tree. I tiptoed to reach the leaves of the tree. Fortunately, I was too short. Why is the tree so tall? Suddenly, I felt warmth on my back. Don't push yourself. From behind me, Ash grabbed the gold leaves with ease. He was so close, I could clearly feel his every move. My face was heating up. Ah! I think this is enough. Ash showed the leaves he picked. In close inspection, I could see their golden sheen more clearly. These leaves are so pretty. It's my first time seeing something like this. Not only this, many other things in Angel's realm are new to me. I'm really glad I got to experience so many things for the first time today. Ash smiled at me. My mother used to tell me about her birthplace when I was little. She always boasted of how beautiful the realm is. But when I saw it with my own eyes, its beauty was beyond my expectations. Glad you feel the same way as me. Ash's gaze locked on me. Please tell me we get a CG with Ash and he's putting a flower crown on us. Please, please, please. Perhaps it's because I'm experiencing all these new things with you. Ash's gentle smile made my heart beat faster. I couldn't control my heartbeat anymore. To my embarrassment, I started to make crowns from the golden leaves. Let's start making the crowns. Not much time left. You're right. Ash also arranged the leaves with me. To my surprise, Ash's hands moved swiftly. In no time, he managed to make a neat flower crown. You're really skilled. You're really skilled. Your crown is much better than mine. Ash chuckled at my compliment. Thank you. My mom used to teach me when I was little. After saying that, Ash suddenly approached me. He gently put his crown over my head. I called it. Then he looked at me with a smile. As expected, this crown looks pretty on you. Really? Thank you. Again, my heart beat faster because of Ash. But it didn't end there. Ash was also playing with my hair. He slowly moved closer, looking at me deeply. I'm sure the crown for the Queen of Glacia will also fit beautifully. He wants us to be his queen. Oh, this is the good shit. This is the good shit, guys. Oh, I love you, Ash. You're so good. He wants us to be his queen. It was useless. I couldn't control my feelings anymore. His words sounded so sweet to my ears. I couldn't help but stare at his stunning eyes. As if he could read my mind, Ash smiled meaningfully. Wait, are we gonna kiss? Please, can we kiss? Oh! That was a kiss! Not saying anything, he kissed my hair gently. From this close distance, I could see every beautiful side of Ash's face clearly. I let myself drown in this sweet sensation. After a while, Ash pulled his face away. Too bad we're running out of time. There's still so many things that I want to do with you. Ash then stood up and held out his hand to me. We have to go back now. Yes, you're right. As soon as I accepted Ash's outstretched hand, he pulled me closer. Please, please, please. When we get a chance, let's spend more time together. Yes, 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 yes. One simple line from him was enough to make me feel like I was on cloud 9. Hand in hand, we headed back to the fountain. That was so good. We got 2 sort of kisses. After a while, Val and Luke finally arrived. Sorry we're late. We were stopped by an officer earlier, because someone saw a daemon like me roaming around the city. Someone reported it out of concern. Fortunately, the officer was very friendly. However, we still needed to take care of some things before we could go. Thank goodness the both of you are alright. What are you guys doing? Val was surprised to see the 4 gold crowns that I finished with Ash. We're about to solve the last sentence of the riddle. I told them what we did as we waited for them. We just need to test whether our guesses were right or wrong. Thank you for the hard work, Arya and Ash. You guys are on fire! I smiled with satisfaction at their words. We headed straight for the fountain in the middle. Everyone stood in front of each statue. Hopefully our guess is correct. At the same time, we put the gold leaf crowns on the head of each statue. In that instant, the statues started to shake. I could hear the rattling of gears. Success! We were right! However, my excitement didn't last long. After the vibrations, nothing else happened. We all stared at each other. That's not it? Did we do something wrong? It doesn't seem like we were wrong, since the statues did react. Did we miss something? We tried to do something else, like putting the crowns on their palms or changing the shape of the crowns. But still nothing happened. At that moment, Nora appeared from inside my cell phone with a panicked expression. Guys, only 5 minutes left. Hurry up or you'll be eliminated. We became restless hearing Noir's warning. That's weird, why can't we do anything? Feels as if there's no right answer to this riddle. We were racking our brains as the time continued to run out. All except for one. Val was watching the statue's hand carefully. Hey, doesn't this hand look like it could be moved? All of our attention immediately turned to Val. How do you know? Instinct. You have nothing important to say, just shut up. Ash, he's helpful. What did you just say? What if I got it right? When Val rebutted Ash, he instinctively pressed the hand of the statue in front of him. Like a lever, the statue's hand was pushed down. Everyone was speechless at this incident. No one could have guessed that Val's words would be correct. Even Val himself. Let's press the other statue's hands. Hearing my instructions, everyone returned to their feet in front of their respective statues. At the same time, we all pressed the hands. For a few seconds, nothing happened. At that point, I was close to giving up. Are we really gonna fail here? However, the ground beneath me began to shake. In the blink of an eye, a hole appeared under each of us. What? Holes? What now? My instinct was right. I love you, Val. You're so good. Just as we fell into the mysterious hole, I heard the sound of a bell. Time for the first stage of the trial of Angelus is over. While falling into darkness, I could only wonder, what exactly happened? Was there any hope for my team to pass this trial? End of the first half of the first trial. And that is also going to be where we end it off today. With Luck's side story, Liliana, and Noir. I need to find out what these side stories are one day. Night at Celestia. Ooh. We save our progress and we will end it off here. These 2 chapters were longer than usual. And my voice is whooped. I might have to start doing just 1 chapter a stream, we'll see. Well, yes, that is gonna be it for me today, everybody. We will be raiding over to my good friend V, who's playing some Minecraft on a shared server we're on. That is gonna be it for me today, though, everybody. There will not be any stream tomorrow, and hopefully I will see you guys sometime next week instead. Assuming I'm not actually getting sick, because I am still worried that my mom is sick. But yes, that is gonna be it for me today, everybody. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.